Many of you know on this channel I love hero collector games, and there's nothing more fun than finding a brand new hero collector game to get myself stuck into, but often I struggle to find time to really stick to it. Well, there's a brand new game coming out called AFK Journey, which is really fun to play. I've had a lot of fun playing it so far, but it is very forgiving on your time as well. It has a lot of AFK features that you can play and earn rewards outside of the game. So I want to thank AFK Journey for sponsoring today's video. Now, if you don't know what AFK Journey is a brand new game developed by the creators of AFK Arena, a very popular mobile game. Now, this is a bit different from AFK Arena. This is an open world RPG with very cool, very unique art style, and it's got some awesome voiceovers and characters, and the storyline has been really fun so far from what I have played. There's a lot of deep gameplay mechanics here in the battle system. It uses a unique grid system, and you have lots of different heroes to collect that have unique skills, unique effects, and also how you pair these together. There's a lot of RPG elements with the professions of all of these heroes. So you awake as Merlin, and your task is to basically save the town from a burning fire when you first start this game, and you will go and collect nobles and heroes to join you as you explore this open world, this vast open world that we have in this game. It's stunning 3D world graphics, and your job is to protect the world from the faceless enemies. Now, like I mentioned, they use a hex battle map in this game, so you have to position your heroes using the range and the sort of roles that those heroes have to make sure that you maximize the success. You really don't want your ranged sort of squishy champions at the front lines. The hex system allows you to position them, but not only that, the terrain that you're going to fight in also can determine strategic decisions in how you set up your champions with walls, with different tiered structures, and also different sort of layouts and forestry. You can also activate effects on the map, including barrel explosions. There's lots of very deep gameplay mechanics when you're approaching this hex battle. You have to choose where you're going to put your heroes. The game is currently in closed beta, and it is coming into an open beta where you will have 37 heroes from 6 different factions to collect and join into your roster. And like I mentioned, this game is very good for your time. There's lots of AFK catch-up mechanics. The game will continuously give you resources to level up your heroes. There's also a lot of shared functionality, shared equipment, so that you can instantly get your heroes up to scratch. There's resonance levels, which means that you can have most of your heroes up to the same level as 5 of your commonly used heroes as well. So you don't have to spend all of your time grinding out those resources to play the game that you really want to have fun in. So I've had a lot of fun so far. Let's take a look at some of the key features in a little bit more detail. Let's take a look at the hero features in this game. To acquire heroes, you have to come into your mystical house, where you'll go into your noble tavern and you will use some invitation letters. There is a all hero recruitment where you can get a number of different heroes, and some of them will give you acorns for you to ascend the main heroes. And then you also have epic heroes. As we can see here, we can have a little preview of all the epics. These are all the S tier heroes. I've managed to so far get my hand on one of these heroes, which is really cool. So if I want to acquire a hero, I can go into my all hero collection here. I've got enough invitation letters. I can recruit 10, and we're going to send out invitations for our nobles. And we'll have a quick look. It'll tell us we got some 2 epics, and we've also got a legendary from this pool. This is really good. This is our elite hero. So this game is very cool with the art styles. You're going to collect a number of hamsters, and they'll have different acorns. These acorns are what you're going to use to ascend your heroes once you get them. So here's an epic hero, Leica, and we have more acorns here, and we can just skip this through so we can see what we're going to get. When you get a new hero, they will automatically be to the level of the lowest hero in your Hands of Resonance. So because most of my heroes are level 20, apart from one which is level 21, all of my heroes are level 20 when I move them in to this Hand of Resonance. And this saves us a significant amount of time with leveling heroes. We only have to level our 5 main heroes here. All the other heroes will be up to the high level. Now we can take a look at our new hero here, Smoky and Murky. Look at the cute little guy. Ah, look at him. Adorable. So we can see what kind of abilities he does here. So special aroma. This is his ultimate ability. After the battle starts, Smoky and Murky creates an aroma within 3 tiles, and that's the tile system. We'll show you that in the battle section. While the aroma is around them, they're going to recover energy. Now, each individual hero you collect has a range value. That's how much, whether they're melee or whether they're in range. Has a class type. It has a faction type as well. So we've got a Mauler who is also a support and range. So we know we want to put him at the back. And then we can kind of look at the abilities to see what kind of effects he's going to do. The Smoky and Murky is basically a healer for us. Now, when we upgrade them to level 20, we get another ability. Now, these abilities are going to happen all of the time. The ultimate abilities we can control. The other abilities, it will happen automatically. So he's going to increase the attack of all allies within the aroma, which is very cool. Then we're going to have another one, which is going to heal at level 31. We're going to increase the healing again. So really, this guy is an absolute powerhouse for a healer for our team. We can also see another champion here, Cecilia, really cool with the harp. Gravenborn marksman, range of 5. So this one's a marksman for us. And leveling up is pretty straightforward. We can come into this guy here and we can just level up. Now the resources you get for the leveling up, this is all acquired from playing the game or by being offline, and it will collect over time. And you can just see we can quickly level it up to whatever level we want. We can go to level 3. But then once you get to level 30, you need to level up all of your Hands of Resonance heroes to at least within 10. So every one of these heroes needs to come up to 1 level. We can power them up here in order for us to level them up. Now, if we pull 2 of the same hero, we can ascend the hero, which will give them more base stats here. So we can ascend our dear fellow here up to the next ascension power as well. So there's lots of deep levels of ascension and fun you can have in this game. Here's another ascension we can do, put him into an elite plus just to make him tankier and add more stats. Now, in terms of gearing, equipment is all done via a shared system. So once you acquire gear, you will slot them in here. You can replace them with better pieces, then salvage the rest that you can then use in the forge. But once we acquire this gear, you can see it is being applied to any support that we might use in the battle. So you don't have to go and farm endlessly for gear. You can use the gear that is in your account for those heroes, which is very, very cool. Now, I have an epic recruitment here. We're going to recruit one of these. Let's see what we get. This one is guaranteed to be an epic champion, either an elite or an epic. Let's see what we get. Let's see who we're inviting to our team. It is going to be a duplicate here. So we can choose who we want, but we've happened to get the same one. Now that doesn't mean we can ascend our archer, but you can choose which ones you want. So maybe I actually don't want this and I want him in here because I want to collect the duplicate. So with our new ascension thing here, we can come in and ascend this hero. Look, it's going to give him a lot more health, attack, proficiency, a lot of the base stats that we require to make our hero do its thing. So that's the hero leveling system. The heroes we've got here, you can pick which ones you want. You don't have to power level them. You don't have to collect loads of equipment. And you can see my hero resonance right now is level 21. So I can only go to level 31 maximum. But once we do that, we can level it up again. And you can see he's going to get at level 31 a brand new ability. That's going to unlock more power. So we get this ability now. Smoky and Murky heal all allies within the aroma by 90%. Now, I've been playing the game for about an hour or two. I'm in a bit of a storyline here. Let's go have a little explore. You move around this open world with this sort of dial. If you're on mobile, you can move around with your finger. I'm on PC here right now. This does come with a PC client and a mobile client on launch. And you can see the world that we exist in here is quite big. I've only explored a little bit so far, and I'm already... I've already got this bit unlocked, but I've only been playing the game for about 2 hours. So the world is very, very big. You can go and explore lots of different areas. So let's go into here. And as I said, you can move around here. Now, as it is an open world RPG, of course, you can collect some materials. There's chests to unlock. There's different things to find. Here we go. We're going to fight this wolf here. So this is the grid system. As you can see, I can move my heroes around to different positions. I can see how I want them positioned. Now, there's some pretty useful tools here in the battle along the right-hand side. We can use this ability to see how our heroes and how the enemy are going to be targeting us, so we can see which ones they're going to be fighting first. Now, if I move these heroes around, you can see how it'll change. So if I move, for example, this hero out here, then you can see that this one is going to get focused a lot and it might die very quickly. We might want to split the damage so that these enemies will fight 2 of our champions, not just one of our hero here in one go. We can switch between the different types and variants. And you can see if you put the same factions together, you're going to get some bonus points. There's faction strategies here where the different factions will increase the damage against different foes. So, for example, when we cycle through this, let's see if we can find the icon. We can see that this Gravenborn is going to do a lot more damage to our Lightsworn's enemies. So really what we want to do is try to tank them up. So we can see the enemies over here are currently others, so we're not going to get any damage bonuses, but if they weren't, we would see that we would increase the damage when we're strong and decrease the damage when we're strong against them. But if we put a combination of heroes on the same battlefield with us, then you can see that we're going to get some bonuses. So when there are 3 plus 2, 4, 5 heroes from all the same faction, their attack and HP deployed are going to increase, which is really cool. So right now I've got 2 Lightsworn, 3 Gravenborn. So in an ideal world, we would actually put more of the same together, but we're still starting out. So we kind of want to use our tanky units. Now, we want to take out this guy. This is normally our healer, and we're going to bring in our new elite, our level 31. We're going to put him at the back because he is maximum range. And if you click and hold, you can basically get a little clue here so you can see what he does. You can read the abilities. So this is really helpful so you don't have to come in and out of the battle. This is our main sort of damage dealer here. we're going to use this ability to basically summon Mr. Carlisle to assist us in battle. And we're using our 2 tanks here, but we've also got a melee damage dealer who's a warrior. But he's actually, if we look here, not getting focused. So we can pick him and put him in a safe spot without getting focused. We can use these 2 who are our current sort of tanky champions here that are going to support us. Now, we also do have an artifact spell here where you can collect artifacts as you climb through your AFK levels. This is going to restore some of our allies' health at the start of the fight and periodically as we go through. Now, when we enter the battle here, we can see it's really cool, engaging, and we can control when our ultimate abilities are going to fire off. So far we're taking okay. We can see Lucius here. He can protect our allies. So we're going to want to protect our front line. Let's fire that off and make sure that we protect our front line here. And then Valen is going to come in and do some big damage for us there. And if we wanted to, we can absolutely summon our Mr. Carlisle into the fight. Look how cool this guy looks. And absolutely go ham with it. So you can actually control the ultimates, and it's very important if you do that to actually push yourself through the harder stages in this game. Once you do that, you'll collect some experience that you can upgrade your heroes with, and we can move on. And then look, there's a little chest here we can collect from the open world. There is some daily quests. There's lots of different challenges and growth tiles as you go through the game, reaching AFK level 12 and all these different things. So that is the battle system. That is the hero systems using the battle. It's very, very cool. There's a lot of strategic depth. There's a lot of positioning, team combinations. It is going to take some time for you to get the hang of, but it's a lot of fun to explore the different combinations you can use. So I started this video saying one of the cool things about this game is that you can play it casually. It doesn't take up your entire life. The grinding is very cool. Now we've had a little look at the sort of shared progression of the hero leveling, the hero equipment, but what kind of AFK rewards do you get also? Well, there's an AFK stage here where you can see that all the time I'm earning rewards, and this is improved by my AFK level. So we can see right now I can just collect this, and all of these rewards are about to be collected for me because I've been AFK for a certain period of time. So I can collect these rewards and they all go in, and all of these rewards that we're using here in terms of gold, in terms of battle tomes to upgrade our hero, and also the material here that we will need to promote our heroes when they hit certain milestones. All this is being collected together. Now, we want to upgrade our AFK rewards. To do this, you progress through AFK battle. So when I'm playing the game, I can progress and I can move forward here. So we can see I'm going to sub out my hero, and we're going to bring our new elite hero in here, and we can battle our way through here. Now, I might want to just speed this up a little bit. These are level 26 opponents, but my team is pretty strong, so I can just choose to auto battle this and get our way through here. That means I don't have to fight it, I don't have to engage it, I can just play the game AFK. But once I complete this battle stage, I'll improve my offline rewards. So when I'm sleeping, when I'm playing another game, when I want to take a break from the game, it's still progressing, and when I come back, I can dive right in and I can focus on the things I want to do rather than the things that are a bit of a grind. And you can see I finished this stage now and it's gone on to the next stage, and it will keep auto battling until we sort of don't successfully sort of fight a win here. And this is getting more difficult for my team now. So there's a very good chance that after a certain number of battles, we could end up failing here. Now, if I want to exit this mode, I can just tell it I want to stop after this position here, and then we can exit back. Now, when we updo this, we're getting bonus rewards every single time. We get a chest there. And as you can see, all of these rewards are going to give us bonus rewards as we climb. Various content is linked to this AFK stage, so it's something to progress through as you climb. As you can see here now, I've got an equipment chest. I can open this. This is going to give me a new equipment. And that's actually added a new item. So I can just quick equip to replace my level 10s with my level 35. And then I can get rid of all of my lower level gear and swap it away. And this is the shared equipment feature, which means that I don't have to grind thousands of hours. All of this equipment is now upgrading all of my heroes. So thanks again to AFK Journey for sponsoring today's video. If you've liked what you've seen and you're really curious and interested about the game, check out the link in the description. You can pre-register now for the game, and it's very soon coming out into open beta, so you can actually download it and play the game also. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.